Could Real Madrid's humiliating Champions League disaster against Arsenal finally open the door for Xabi Alonso's sensational return to the Santiago Bernabéu? Real Madrid's recent meltdown against Arsenal wasn't just a defeat, it was a catastrophe. The 3-0 thrashing in London left Madrid fans stunned and the Spanish press sharpening their knives. Social media erupted immediately, calling the performance embarrassing and demanding drastic changes at the highest levels. But beneath this chaos emerged one name louder than the rest: Xabi Alonso. As Los Blancos fell apart at Emirates Stadium, all eyes turned sharply to the sidelines, where Carlo Ancelotti's usually calm expression turned grim. After consecutive disappointing results, including a shocking home loss to Valencia days earlier, his future as head coach is hanging by a thread. Sources close to Madrid suggest the club's leadership is actively weighing options, convinced that fresh blood may be needed to save the sinking ship. Enter Xabi Alonso. Currently rewriting history in Germany, Alonso has transformed Bayer Leverkusen from perennial contenders into unstoppable champions. In 2024, he achieved the unimaginable, securing the club's first ever Bundesliga title, clinching the trophy 5 games ahead of schedule. His dominance didn't stop there. Leverkusen also grabbed a German Cup, sealing an unprecedented domestic double and embarking on a jaw-dropping 51-match unbeaten streak, shattering European records. With every victory, Alonso's stock has skyrocketed, and inevitably, whispers linking him back to Real Madrid have turned into loud demands. Journalists and insiders alike claim the Madrid board is already preparing behind-the-scenes meetings. Rumors have swirled in both Madrid and Leverkusen, hinting that secret talks between Alonso's representatives and Madrid officials could soon escalate into a formal offer. But why Alonso? It's simple. He's more than just a successful coach. He's a Madridista legend. Between 2009 and 2014, Alonso didn't just wear the iconic white jersey, he defined an era. His crowning moment, of course, was the unforgettable triumph in Lisbon, the long-awaited La Décima Champions League title in 2014. Fans still cherish his iconic midfield command, pinpoint passes, and extraordinary leadership. Bringing Alonso back isn't just strategic, it's emotional, a move Madrid fans desperately crave. Imagining Alonso at Real Madrid's helm is tantalizing. His tactical genius at Leverkusen could reshape Madrid, instilling a modern, aggressive style of play. Star players like Vinicius Jr., Jude Bellingham, and the next generation could flourish under Alonso's dynamic vision. Moreover, his presence could reignite a winning mentality, attract top-tier talents craving to learn from one of football's sharpest young minds, and perhaps restore Madrid's fading European dominance. Yet, despite the excitement, there remain legitimate questions. Is Alonso ready to shoulder the enormous pressure of managing Real Madrid, where every match feels like a final and fans demand nothing less than constant success? Alonso's experience, though impressive, has yet to be tested in a cauldron like Madrid. Moreover, contractual obligations with Leverkusen could pose a genuine obstacle, not to mention competition from other managerial heavyweights eager for the hot seat at the Bernabeu. The club's hierarchy, aware of these concerns, remains cautious but undeniably tempted. Madrid insiders have suggested that Alonso's character, famously calm under pressure, makes him uniquely suited for the demanding Madrid job. His history as a player demonstrates his ability to navigate the notoriously demanding Spanish media and passionate fan base. As speculation intensifies, it's clear Alonso himself has remained diplomatically quiet. When asked recently by German media, he carefully deflected, focusing solely on Leverkusen's immediate goals. Yet, those close to Alonso indicate a personal ambition to eventually manage Madrid, describing it as his ultimate football dream. Beyond mere nostalgia and ambition, Alonso represents a new generation of football management, embodying innovation, tactical flexibility, and charisma. Under his leadership, Leverkusen has embraced attacking football, combined with disciplined defensive structures, something Madrid sorely needs following recent defensive collapses. Fans, especially younger generations, resonate deeply with Alonso's vision. Social media trends indicate overwhelming fan approval for Alonso's return. Popular Madrid fan forums and podcasts are buzzing daily with debates and hopeful predictions, further pressuring the club's board into decisive action. Still, Real Madrid's decision-makers know they cannot act rashly. A wrong managerial appointment could deepen the crisis rather than alleviate it. While Alonso's record at Leverkusen is impeccable, skeptics argue the Bundesliga does not replicate the brutal pressures of La Liga and European nights at the Bernabéu. Yet, amidst all doubts and complexities, the buzz around Alonso's return continues to grow. As Real Madrid faces its worst crisis in years, the idea of a hero returning home isn't just appealing, it's starting to feel inevitable. This moment of chaos could indeed become Real Madrid's greatest opportunity. With a beloved legend ready to step in, perhaps this crisis will be remembered not as the end, but as the rebirth of a legendary dynasty. The question now is clear. Will Real Madrid seize this chance and bring Xabi Alonso back home, or risk drifting further into turmoil? For now, fans can only speculate and dream. But with each passing day, Xabi Alonso's return moves closer to reality, turning Madrid's current nightmare into a potential future filled with renewed glory, strategic brilliance, and unforgettable footballing drama.